Craft Brews and Casual Conversations. My name is Drew.
And my name is Rob.
And welcome to the Dudes with Brews on a Porch Christmas Extravaganza. A holiday I'm not really that pumped about all the time.
It's more obligation than anything.
Yeah, I completely agree. But hey, we're gonna put our proverbial Santa hats on and dive into some great beer. So this week we are drinking
What the fuck was that? What is that?
I come from the future with some grave news.
Drew? Is that you?
It looks like me, Rob, but what's with this weird fucking stereotypical ghost voice? It's for dramatic effect. As I was saying, I come with a grave warning. The year is 2020, the year of the coronavirus, a weird presidential election, and the year Santa Brews dies from lack of belief. Rob, Drew, you are the only ones who can save the planet from eternal doom.
You don't mean...
Yes! No more beer! Santa Brews is dying and has put the fate of the beer of the world into two people's hands. And you guessed it, they are you. You two Scrooge motherfuckers better figure out how to save that golden liquid as we know it by the strike of 12. Two more ghosts will help you show the light to your path. It's up to you and you alone. You've been warned.
I don't know what to make of that.
What just happened, Rob?
I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it with my own eyes.
He referred to us as Scrooges.
We did just say that Christmas was an obligation, didn't we?
I think so. Yeah, you know that is the one thing, Rob, that I do really hate is being called Scrooge or Grinch. Because with the disdain for Christmas that I have, I really do hate it when people go, oh, I'm going to use a Christmas reference just to like rub that salt in his wounds. The holiday wounds. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Grinch and Scrooge both actively were against Christmas.
Right.
You make an effort. I mean, I do less than you, but I don't actively go. I'm not trying to take joy from people.
I don't think I'm taking joy, but
yeah, fuck that ghost.
Fuck him. Definitely handsome. If I do say so myself.
He was, yeah. Transparently handsome.
I mean, what a weird thing.
Scrooge aside, though, what was he talking about?
Well, I mean, okay, so let's see. Let's figure this out, Rob. He called us Scrooge. If there's one Christmas movie I do enjoy, I don't really like musicals that much, but I do like the Muppet Christmas Carol. I like
me some Muppet.
I know
Christmas
you do.
Carol.
You're in the throuple right now. You're in that power trio with Kermit and Miss Piggy, and so Michael Caine plays Scrooge. But who is it? Charles Dickens. I wish his name was Richard Dickens. Dick Dickens.
That guy's out there somewhere.
Yeah, there's got to be.
Yeah.
So. According to that story,
there's a guy out there named Harry Richard.
Harry Richard. I remember when I was a kid, there was a guy locally. I think we've talked about his name was Harry Wang.
Yeah, yep.
Harry Wang was a real man.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Harry. He did die. So he's from the future.
Did I hear him correctly that we have to save the world?
Yeah. It's like Bill and Ted, dude. We're like Bill and Ted. We have to save the world. Otherwise, beer's going to be gone. We can't have that. The podcast will end.
We can't. We can't end like this.
We're going to be. I think he's from the future. Two more ghosts. It only makes sense.
Yeah. So we should expect
someone from the past.
Yeah.
And someone from the present, right?
Yeah.
That follows along with
that follows. I follow that logic
with Christmas. Whatever. Christmas folklore things. So yeah, I don't. What strike of 12? What time is it now? It's
Well, yeah, it's almost midnight, dude.
Well, and I'm excited for
We're
this.
fucked.
I'm excited.
Why do we have to do this?
That's a good point. It's a very good point.
Yeah, I don't really know. Well,
I just want to see another ghost, honestly.
wanna see-
The rest of it, I'm not. I don't think that I'm cut out for it. You maybe. What do you think?
All right. Who are you?
I am the ghost of Brewmas past. I'm here to tap into your former holiday spirit in hopes of figuring this shit out. If the world is without beer, how will everyone deal with their shitty families during the holidays? You think I want to speak to my sister's husband without a buzz? Why would Santa Brews choose you? Of all humanity, he puts his faith in you two clowns. A guy in a throuple with Kermit the Frog and some dude who slings cheese for a living?
Hey, that's a little harsh. Not only am I in a power trio with Kermit and Miss Piggy, I'm an expert on documentaries and quantum mechanics.
All right, dude. Like, first of all, like, you're rolling on a buzz. You're a fucking kid. Your parents need to be contacted by the authorities. That's weird, don't you think?
I do agree.
But what is it you need to tell us?
That's the thing. I'm a child, therefore I don't really know. But I do have a riddle. I'm here to deliver 4 words.
You said way more than 4.
Do you want to save the world or what?
Sorry, continue.
4 words to this little riddle. Are you ready?
As ever.
Not your enemy, dark.
Okay.
Not your enemy, dark.
Not your enemy, dark. I don't riddle.
I got it. It's dead guy ale.
that could be
Yeah, it's a dark brew.
okay.
It's a dead guy. He's not your enemy.
He's dead.
That's just my shot in the dark.
Rob, I want to say I did go to because it's almost Christmas. Things are going to be closed, and I was like, I can't make it through this holiday season without having some beers in me. So I did stop at the store, and I did get beer, and I did come across Dead Guy Ale, but I didn't buy any. And I did think of you though when I held it in my hand.
I think it was actually Dead and Dead was the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah,
Rogue Brewing.
Yeah,
is
yep.
what you're thinking
That's
of.
the dark one. So is Dead. I don't know if Dead Guy Ale is a dark beer. Is it?
I think wasn't it like
Because that's an ale. So it's
I don't know.
So that can't be the answer
okay
to the riddle.
Well, all right. So let's try to logically go through this. So
That was just my off the cuff thought.
yeah.
We got to work this backwards.
Okay. So we didn't get this kid's name. It is a kid.
It sounded
He
like
said
a kid.
Brewmas
He
past.
looked like a kid. Yeah.
Brewmas past. So he's from the past. Obviously from one of our past. What are you trying to tell? Is there something going on that I should know about?
No.
No.
Well, he sounded a little familiar. Maybe he's been here before.
Oh, it could have been Timmy.
I think we threw him out of here once.
Timmy, that fucking. And you know what? Timmy is always snagging my beers.
Yeah.
That fucking little shithead. Yeah. Okay, so let's figure this out. Not your enemy, dark. Not your enemy, dark. Okay.
From the past.
Yeah, from the past. What did we do in our past? What do we do in our past? I don't know. I hung out at your house a
Hung
lot.
out with friends.
Yeah, that's really.
A friend is not your enemy.
Okay, so all right, so your friend is not. You're right. A friend is not your enemy. So friends, what is it about our friends that we have to do? Okay, so all right, so if we're going opposites, because it's not our enemy, dark.
Okay.
That means our friend. What's the opposite of dark?
Light.
Light. Okay, so friend light.
Is that like you're not your best friend, but your second best friend that you don't tell him that he's your second best friend? Your friend Light?
LITE. Wait,
Yeah, that can't. Wait. Oh,
wait a minute, Rob.
what's another word for friend, Drew?
Bud
Light.
Light, dude. It's a Bud Light. They're talking about the beers that we drank in the past.
Yeah.
Obviously, because we're trying to save the world from being without beer.
Check your mini fridge.
All right, let me take a look here. Oh my God, Robert. Oh my God. You know what I found? I found 2 Bud Lights.
I guess we're drinking a Bud Light
Yeah.
to save the future of the world and Christmas.
What do you think the ABVs on these things are? I don't even know.
Oh, man.
Is this on Untapped?
It's probably what, 4.5.
Do you think Untapped will still exist when even though beer's not around in the future? If we don't figure this out?
I think it'll be untapped.
Untapped.
Man, Bud Light. I just don't get how that saves the world from going without beer.
Yeah, man. I'm not fucking final. It's been a minute since we've had Bud Light though. We did have it with I remember when we interviewed Ashley Morgan.
Yep.
She wanted some Bud Light.
Still smells like Bud Light.
But if this is all right, so if this is the last Christmas though without beer, dude, we might as well drink as much of Bud Light as we can, because I just don't, first of all, how could we drink this all the time back in the day?
I drank hams.
You drink
much more tasty.
Hams?
Yeah.
Hams. I do remember, and we've reminisced on this before. Walking up to your room after you got your leg just shattered by that boy.
Yep.
And you just were, your leg was propped up in the air. You're in bed, and there's just hams.
Yep.
Hams cans all over the place. You're like, oh man, what's up?
Yeah, man. Back then, a Bike 5 and a 12-pack of hams would go a long way. And NASCAR probably on Sundays. I was a different person back then.
Oh man. Well, it's
maybe this is what we're supposed to do right now. Just drink a Bud Light and reminisce about.
Well, you didn't break your leg during Christmas time.
It doesn't matter.
You don't think? You just
It's
think of the good times?
It's just about the good times, the joy.
Do you remember the first time you drank a beer?
I have record of it.
Do you what?
Yeah, I have record of it.
Like a diary?
No, I did it in front of the camera at my real dad's wedding, and he busted me on it later.
Have you ever been drunk on Christmas?
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
I don't know that I might have caught a buzz on Christmas, but I don't think I've ever been drunk on Christmas.
I mean, I've never gotten wasted on Christmas, I don't think.
Like annihilated?
Yeah, Easter, though, I used to get messed up on Easter, man.
Drinking that holy water or what?
Doing a lot of different things. Easter was just always...
Just Easter was the day.
Yeah, Easter was a day for it.
It's a Sunday, too. You didn't have anything going on Monday?
I just know that I used to it started with skateboarding with some people. We'd go skate until midnight or 1 a.m, and then as I got older, that became doing other things until 1 or 2 a.m.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
It was a tradition. Just gone now.
okay. Well, maybe this Easter we could create a new one. Well, granted, if we gotta focus on Christmas, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Christmas past. What's your what? Do you remember? What are some of your memories from Christmas? Your old when you were a kid. Let's go back to little Drew.
I mean, I actually when I was a kid loved Christmas. I think it was probably in high school that I started growing the disdain for it, because I just well, first of all, I worked in retail for 9 years, and that really just plummeted my.
I don't think
holiday spirits.
everybody I know that's worked in retail is the same way.
But I just I think I was more aware of things when I obviously in high school, and I don't know, I just got sick of people flaunting the shit that they got, and I didn't necessarily get a lot of things.
Yeah.
But I still do like Christmas, or I did like Christmas. I like the tradition of, we used to always, my grandparents used to be members at this country club. So we used to have this Christmas buffet. Not on Christmas, but it was like the weekend before. And you would always go there and just have, it was like a brunch buffet, and it was fucking great. Such good food. And then we went back to my grandparents' house, like my whole family and like extended cousins and all that kind of stuff. And then we did stuff there. And that was, that was always fun and enjoyable. As you got older, we've kind of talked about the family stuff. It just, your view, maybe the stuff is already there, but now the feelings and whatever have always been there, but now it's like,
I think it has to shift at some point from whimsical magic to responsibility.
Yeah.
Like luckily for me that didn't happen, but because I don't really have bad Christmas memories. I don't know why I'm it's like,
I don't know that mine are bad.
I wouldn't say that they're bad, but it's just they definitely altered over time.
Yeah, they're just a little tainted. That's that's pretty much it. But I do have good Christmas memories.
Let's hear one of those. We're going for joy here. A year you got something you really wanted. A year that you...
A PlayStation. The very first PlayStation.
What game did you get with it?
I got a demo disc.
With 4 games on it?
With like 4 or 5. And one of the demos was Metal Gear Solid, the first one.
Oh, okay.
Which is fucking a fun game. And, it cuts off at a certain point, obviously, because it's a demo. And then eventually I really got hooked into that. But I want to say, I was still in daycare when I got the first PlayStation. Things changed throughout my childhood. My parents split up and financial stuff. But I got a Rugrats game.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And
I think I played that game once.
And a demo disc, too.
Why don't they do demo discs anymore? I guess they don't do discs anymore, do they?
They do disc to a degree, but now you can just like play a demo on.
Yeah, it's called a beta now.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much the early stages. So that was pretty exciting. I do remember one time, like I wanted a guitar so badly, I didn't get one, which is fine. It's that stuff happens. But a person called me. It's like, and we didn't answer the phone, and on the voicemail, that's when answering machines were a thing, and it's just like, "Hey man, listen to what I got," and it was some really.
It was Josh Coleman, wasn't it?
No, it wasn't Josh.
Oh.
It wasn't Josh. I didn't know Josh at that point.
Okay.
No, he would never do that either. He's a nice guy.
So it was Ryan.
No, it wasn't Ryan.
I don't think he ever got a guitar.
I don't think I knew Ryan at that point either. Like I was pretty.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I did know Ryan, but it wasn't Ryan. No.
I got you. No, yeah.
You drinking this Bud Light?
I'm trying.
You
are slamming.
Yeah,
that Bud Light.
I'm here to catch a buzz, dude. I mean, this could be the end of it, dude. Do you not realize that? Do you know the severity?
I know, but this is the difference between our personalities. When something's running out, you take full advantage. I savor.
That is true.
I'm not a big Bud Light fan. That might be part of it.
I'm not a really big Bud Light fan either, but
I will say, drinking a Bud Light now makes me appreciate the craft brews that I have gotten to enjoy over the past couple of years so much more.
Good.
Because when it's hard to notice going from bad to good.
Yeah.
Right in one fell swoop, but man, you can tell when you go from good to bad.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, you definitely can. It's I don't know. You can't even compare sometimes. But yeah, so I don't know. That's the extent of my thing. I mean,
I will tell you one time when I was a kid, I wanted a snowboard, and my parents used to do this thing where they would put all the gifts under the tree, but they would leave one person's big gift and they'd hide it somewhere else, so that after all the presents were unwrapped and the kid who wanted that big thing realized, I'm not going to get this thing.
Yeah.
And then they go, hey, can you go grab me my boots? And in the closet was the snowboard.
Yeah.
And they go, what's in there? And I go, I can't find the boots. And I just came back without the snowboard. And they had to go, well, go get what's in there. Like, because I didn't want to assume that it was mine, which was such a ridiculous thing to do as a child. But it was a good snowboard.
That is funny. All right. That's a good story. I like that. I can appreciate that.
My parents are I fucking love my parents.
I love your
And
parents too.
I don't know how they did it every year.
I love my parents too. I want to sound like I'm ungrateful for my parents. It's just.
And I wasn't trying to imply that.
No,
either.
no, I know you weren't. But I'm just like,
Although I've
sometimes,
met them, and no, I'm just joking. I haven't met them. I met your dad, I think.
Yeah, briefly.
Good guy.
But, yeah, just the times are different sometimes. But
That's the Bud Light talking.
there it is. Well, now what, man? I mean, so
We've got a Bud Light in the books.
we solved the riddle.
We solved the riddle.
So I guess
I don't think he gave us a time for.
Well, I mean, we have till midnight to figure this whole thing out. So it's like what, 11:40.
I guess
We gotta figure this out. Okay, so we got the future guy, we got the past guy. What would be next?
Must be present.
All right, is he coming?
don't-
She?
I don't know what the ghost of Christmas present would even be. Ringo Starr. Ghost Ringo Starr, you're back.
Ringo, you didn't you like just recently say you were never gonna come back again?
I am the ghost of Brewmas. Present, I'm here to help you save the world and also disclose the truth. Han indeed shot first, and Paul McCartney is the one and only Paul McCartney.
It's very debatable.
All right, so we know that I'm right on everything. That's great. How does that help us?
You don't know, do you? I know the answer. I just can't tell you. You need to find out on your own. Ringo! For the last 30 years, you've been podcasting. Why is it so funny, you ask? I'm strung out on a Lucy in the sky with diamonds. Ringo, improving the world's taste buds by providing casual conversations of craft brews. With that, other things have changed too. There's only one way to save Santa Brews. I'm here with
Let me guess. Another riddle.
a song!
You're gonna sing us a song?
It's very cryptic. My name is Ringo! And here's my song. In light of to the melody of the Beatles and their favorite tune. Or should I say, Ringo's favorite tune. Let it be.
I would have thought Yellow Submarine. But continue.
A fake tree, so shitty. No presents to be seen. Christmas spirit is within, but you let it be. That's why I was a drummer. I can't sing.
Yeah, and Han did not shoot first.
Dude, if I have to hear another thing about a fucking fake tree, again, I get it enough at home. I really do.
My parents use a fake tree now.
Ringo!
All right.
Well, he just left in a hurry.
He's a weird guy. What the fuck? Okay, so all right. So I guess it's kind of like a riddle, a cryptic song. It's the same thing as a riddle. I mean, Ringo.
I wish he would have just read it to us.
Why?
It just his accent is with the ghost is it's a little hard to understand.
Yeah, it's
I know I heard a fake tree.
I wrote the lyrics down while he was singing it.
Good.
It was a fake tree, so shitty, no presents to be seen. Christmas spirit is within, but you let it be.
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't hear anything after a fake tree.
Really?
No, I did. I'm just.
I mean, good thing.
I like to give Ringo a little bit of shit.
Good thing I wrote it all down.
Yeah,
Convenient.
Yeah,
It's
very
almost
good.
like it was scripted. But okay, so what does that mean? What is Christmas present? All right, so I don't know. I mean, what our present view? We've stated it before. We're just not big Christmas guys by any means, and I think we touched on it before. But you know, the one thing that so pretty much it's like day after Thanksgiving, it's Christmas mode.
Yep.
So whenever that that Friday, Black Friday, and that was always my least favorite time of every year, especially in retail because I've seen people fight over $1.97 sheets.
Yeah.
Like get in fights, and it's like. It's just, I don't know. The best way to celebrate your thankfulness is to go. I mean, granted, I'm guilty of participating in Black Friday as well, but it's just very gluttonous.
Yeah, I mean, so do you think for you is it the people or is it the situation? The fact that people would fight over $1.97 sheets, or the fact that there's $1.97 sheets to fight over? Because to me, that's what it is.
Maybe both.
I have been very clear on my views about this, that Christmas was put on the 25th by Caligula.
Caligula?
Constantine, one of those Roman emperors.
Did Caligula have like crazy orgies and stuff like that?
Yeah, but that was that's why I think it might be him, and I apologize. I jump back and forth too much. I think I need to pick a topic and just learn it. But
with all those documentaries you watch,
yeah, it's like I get all confused in my brain. But one of those guys definitely just said, "Hey, we're gonna change the instead of being this pagan solstice holiday, I'm gonna give you a good Christian wholesome holiday, the birth of Christ." December 25th, you'll get 2 extra days.
Oh yeah, you did say that.
To party on top of your solstice.
Yeah.
And people embrace that. But the fact of the matter is, it's like, go to the region, go to Bethlehem on December 25th. No kid is going to live in a manger then. He was born in April, if he was born at all.
Was Caligula a real person?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a play.
No, Caligula was a real person. Constantine was a real person.
Did you? I mean, it is a play. Caligula is a playwright. Yeah.
But Caligula was a horrible man. It's very, very weary out. It's very Christmas foreboding out today.
Yeah, dude, it's windy as shit.
It's windy and it's dark and it went from warm to cold when the darkness hit.
I think well because it's doom and gloom right now because we're potentially going to lose out on beer forever.
Yeah, this is the real deal. So, yeah, I don't know. I guess for me, the thing about Christmas is I don't like seeing people have wool pulled over their eyes. And Christmas is a major one of those where it's like, just look into the history of it a little bit. You don't even need to know the name of the guy. Look at me. I don't know his name for sure, but I know it happened.
Jesus?
No, the guy who changed who made the holiday. Like, he's the one that decided the day it was going to be on, and then the church proceeded to be okay with it.
Yeah.
So if you're going to celebrate the right way. Love each other.
Okay. One other reason that I think Christmas can be a little daunting is it's the constant travel. It's the constant. We talked about it not that long ago. I want to be at home. I really do. I want people to come to me. I don't want to go to them. And that's happening a little bit this year, Rob. We're making that transition.
You get to see the other side of the fence if the grass is greener, as they say.
That is true. Do you think the grass? Do you think sometimes people like who change, their job or their direction in life, and they go, you know what, the grass is greener. It is. It's much greener.
I think if you go from making $20,000 a year to $100,000 a year, you go the grass is greener. But if you go from $20,000 a year to making $1 million a year, it's not that much greener. I don't think.
Really?
I really don't.
Okay.
Because you have to manage so much more.
There's more responsibility.
There is more. Because I hate paperwork, man, honestly. And that would suck. But you can pay somebody to do that, too. So, you know what? If you go from $20,000 a year to $1 million, it's probably the grass is greener, I'm going to say.
Probably the grass is greenest it'll ever be.
Yeah. But,
okay.
No, I do think that, like, in terms of, like, popularity versus obscurity in, like, high school, I think that both sides are gonna find their faults with it, like okay.
Well,
so with or without Christmas,
Yeah. We need. Okay.
I guess I'd rather have Christmas than not.
Let's recap, and we're not losing Christmas. We're losing beer because of Father Brews.
I know, but my Christmas is doing this podcast. So
yeah,
that's my Christmas joy.
And we have to do it. We can't have this podcast without beer. Okay, so let's recap here, okay? It has to do with us. The fate of beer in its existence had been put into our hands by Santa Brews. He's dying. We reminisced about the past. We drank our past beer, Bud Light. Okay, so let's think. Let's think of the cryptic song: "A fake tree so shitty, no presents to be seen. Christmas spirit is within, but you let it be." Rob, I think I kind of get it. The spirit's within us, and we're letting it be. It's not shining through. So really, Santa Brews is like Santa Claus is like cousin or something, and he also thrives on spirit, holiday spirit. But it's only our holiday spirit that he thrives on.
Right.
And it's been so our spirits have been so shitty for so long. It's finally caught up to him. It's cancerous, dude.
We've drained the spirits.
We have. We're the reason. We're the reasons.
So we don't need to save Santa Brews
We need to save
as much as we need to stop hurting him by saving ourselves. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. How do we?
Now how do we do that? What's that over there?
What
over
is-
there?
Wait, Rob. It's a beer.
Fistmas?
Fistmas. Rob, don't you get it? Rob, this is how we combat our hatred with Christmas fists. Fistmas, a red ale with ginger and orange peel, brought to us by no other than Revolution Brewing. Full festive flavors for jolly, joyful jingles. 6.5 on the ABVs, NA on the IBUs.
It's because there's no bitterness in Christmas.
That's real. So what it's saying is we need to fight our hatred with Christmas fists. Let's do it.
I'm going to fight my Christmas bitterness.
That's it. All right, here we
It
go.
smells very fruity.
It does. How does that first sip make you feel? It's pretty good.
I feel like putting up lights.
You do?
I do. Flashing lights that dance with the wind.
This red ale is pretty good, though. And you know what? It makes me want to go Christmas caroling. That's also windy. Our voices will get carried further with the wind.
And you know what? I think we should get a real tree.
A real tree, huh?
Real tree.
Oh, all right. Well, I think we're gonna do it. I'm feeling. You know what, Rob? I'm excited. I'm excited for Christmas.
I'm feeling the Christmas joy.
Hops! Hops! Hops!
Santa Brews?
You did it! You fought the fear of Christmas hatred with Fistmas. You rekindled the love of Christmas from the past, brought it to the present, and saved the future. Ho, 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 ho. I feel great. I could go for 2, no, 3 beers. Now it's time to get back into the brewery and whip up a quick batch of Christmas ale for the entire world. 5.5 ABV? Fuck that. I'm saying 6.5 ABV, 22 on the IBUs, and 100 on the holiday spirit. Don't forget to leave me a cold sixer on the table when I come to visit tonight. And that goes for the rest of you listeners. Also, thank Rob and Drew by subscribing to Dudes with Brews on a Porch and following them on Instagram at Dudes with Brews Pod. They saved humanity. They saved beer. And if they were beers, I'd drink them. Hops, hops, hops.
Wow.
Thanks, Santa. And happy holidays to everyone. We're drinking Fistmas.
God bless us, everyone.